It's been a while since we talked or anything. What I'm going to do here is I am going to show you today how to navigate Canvas for all of your virtual instruction needs. So, unfortunately, I don't have any better idea than you about how long this will last. And just like you, the information that I'm getting from the school and from the district is kind of changing every day. So as of Tuesday today, this is the most recent information I can give you about how things are going to work for the entirety of our virtual instruction period. Now, that might just be this week, Thursday and Friday. That might be all the way through April 6th, or that might be the rest of the school year. Like you've probably been hearing, things are just very fluid right now. But with that said, there is a plan. So number one, the only days so far this week that you are expected to complete any virtual coursework are this Thursday, the 20th, or Thursday the 19th, and this Friday the 20th. In general, the days will go like normal day one, day two. So, for example, this Thursday should have been a day one if we would have been in school. And so you will be expected to go on Canvas and complete the virtual instruction that you would for your day one classes. And then on Friday, the 20th, which would be a day two if you were in school, the idea is to go online and to complete your virtual instructional tasks for your day two classes only. So, for example, for me, AP Bio would be a day two class. So, um, you would be expected to complete the modules for day two, including my class on Friday. What I'm doing or what I've done is I've already published all of the stuff right now so that if you would like, you can work on things for Friday right away. Um, but as time goes on, especially after spring break, and there are more things that you'll have to do, it'll be a little bit more important that you know how to navigate. So in general, what I will do is make sure everything is published on Mondays for the entire week. So just this week is simple. There's only one day, there's Friday for us. So let's take a look at how that would look like. So first, going to Canvas, please make sure to always use the modules tab. That's kind of how I organize things. One module for every day. So if you do that, you'll notice the first thing at the top it says AP Biology Virtual Learning Lesson Plans 320, which is Friday, through 414, in case we would need to go that long. If you click on it, it will take you to a link to a Google Doc. And in that Google Doc, you're going to see the lesson plans that I have for every day of class to that point. So here it's loading in my window, AP Biology lesson plans, and it looks kind of like this. Let me just make this bigger for you. So it has the date, so this is for Friday. It has the lesson objectives, what you're supposed to do, the instructions. So for example, this Friday, in case you haven't already, you should look at the Canvas video. That is Community Ecology Notes Part 2, which goes along with the slides 1832, and make sure to read 41.3 to 41.6 in your textbook. Then there's a section about discussions, and I'll talk about Canvas Conference here in a minute. The assignment or the practice, this is what you should do or work on during that time. And it just says, make sure to work on the return of the Canis lupus case study, which we started in class on Thursday, and to complete it and upload it as a file upload to the Canvas assignment. So I'll show you that later. And there's a place for an assessment, and like we'll talk about in just a second, you should complete the ecology quiz number one that we should have had tomorrow, Wednesday, if we were together. So similarly, you can find them for every single day all the way, and I planned up through the 14th, which is the last day of the ecology unit before we review. So this is everything we're doing left of new material um, that you can have. I'm only going to publish the modules on Canvas for the present week. So not next Monday because we're on spring break, but the Monday after that, when we return for first full week of virtual instruction. On Monday, I will publish all of those modules, and you can kind of work on it at your own pace. All right, let's go back to the Canvas module. So that's that. That's the daily lesson plan. So please make sure to check in on that. I'm going to try to change it as little as possible, but just like how normally I would change things we're doing in class based on how you guys are doing or what's going on, I may change those a little bit. So kind of look at them to stay updated. Otherwise, the modules are just how they usually have been. I have agenda, the things that you need to get done for that day of virtual instruction. I have the assignments. So here's the return of the Canis lupus case study, and here's an electronic copy, and it just says it's due on Friday. It's for everybody, and you will upload it from your iPad or from your computer, whatever you have at home, to Canvas, and that's how you're going to turn it in. If you can't get things for the life of you to work, take a picture and send it as an email attachment. Don't do that first, only if you because that's going to get really cluttered for me, and it'll be hard for me to give you feedback because I'm getting a bajillion emails from everybody here at this school right now, and it'll just be very helpful if you try to submit it through Canvas first. Here is just a page. This will be where I store like our notes. So here is the community ecology notes, the slides that you can use to look at. And here's a video of my lecture that I would normally do in class, so you can click on it and you can watch that just like you normally would. And so that's up there, and then you can use and reuse as much as you want. Um, for Friday, there is the ecology quiz number 1. Um, I will publish this on Friday. There are 16 multiple choice questions. It took me a long time to make because I had to take pictures and scan everything, but it should be very similar to what you have done in the past. It is only open on Friday, so you need to complete this on Friday, and it has a 93-minute time limit. So just like if you had a normal whole period, right? It's all multiple choice questions. You will not see your answers right away at the end, okay? I am going to um, unlock so that you can see the correct answers after I have everybody that has taken it. All right, I just thought that was the fairest way. Um, but if you would like to know your score before I unlock all the answers, just send me an email and I probably can work that up for you. So make sure you can do all the rest of the stuff in this module, just the quiz has to be done on Friday. And then lastly, just the homework tab, that just includes like the readings to make sure that you're all ready to go for next time. All right, that's the basics of it. There's a few other things I want to share. One, I might have you do on a couple of assignments things that are called collaborations. If I click on this tab down here, it's collaboration. This is just where I can assign like a few of you like to work on a Google Doc together. I might ask you to work on a question together or answer something. Um, that's what's going to happen is when I have that in the lesson plan, you'll just click on the collaborations. You'll have your group already assigned to you. There'll be a Google Doc shared, and you just type your stuff in along with that, no problem. Um, the other thing that I wanted to make sure that you knew was about the conference. So every day, uh, I need to be available directly with you, not just over email, for at least a minimum of 1 hour. And I'm going to do that via Canvas conference. And it is something that we can use that if you'd like on your iPad or your computer, you can directly video chat with me to ask questions or get feedback or anything. Um, I will be available from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. on this every day that we would have class. Right, every day that we would have class, I will be available from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. to ask questions. And if you'd like to conference outside of that, just let me know and I can make a private conference. Basically, what you're going to see is in your email from not at 9, you will see an invitation to join the conference. Now, you don't have to. You can just be like, I don't have any questions, that's fine. But if you'd like, you'll simply click on that link in your email and you'll be brought to a conference screen. I'll show you what that looks like. So I'm going to start this conference. It says AP Biology Conference, and I might title that something different when I give it to you. I'll normally invite all course members, but I don't want to spam your email right now, so I'm just going to invite nobody. And I'm going to update. So I'm going to start the conference, and you're going to kind of be able to see what it looks like. So on my end, it's just loading the conference. When you join the conference, please don't click on microphone because that'll be really ridiculous if everybody's talking at the same time. Click on listen only, and then you will start to connect, and eventually you will connect to our conference. Um, Now, the one thing that I want to make sure that you know is since you're not going to be able to use your microphone to talk, please use this chat box here on the side. This chat box here on the side. Now, you can see kind of I'll have my screen up here, or I will have a presentation or something that we can use to talk about your questions together. If you have questions on a specific homework assignment, down here you can share your screen. For example, if you're working on a virtual assignment and you want help with that. But otherwise, it's just a good place to be able to get some help when you need it. And I think it should work pretty well uh, in that regard. When you want to log out, just click the three little ellipses up here and click the log out and click OK. And then I'll go back right back here, and then I'm the one that'll end up ending the conference. You don't have to end the conference. Please don't end the conference. I'm just going to do that for my use right here. But otherwise, that should be about it. I know it's a lot. Um, honestly, if you have issues or you are just having problems being able to complete stuff, just let me know. I mean, the basic idea is that as long as you complete the ecology quiz this week on Friday, you should be good for me. Like, it'd be great to see your Canis lupus stuff, but I mean, in this time, I'm just trying to prioritize what's most important, and I understand that it's just as hard, if not harder, for you than it is for me as far as getting all this stuff figured out. But I wanted to make sure to send that to you just to make sure you understand, to give you some well wishes, and know I'm still thinking about you and that we'll get through this one way or the other. So until I get to talk to you next time, Mr. Munch signing off.